Welcome to Latino Political News with timely insights and opinions from today's leaders and those who will lead in the future.
Well, thank you all very much for your leadership on behalf of the children of California. As you know, we are a majority minority state, and we have a wonderful half of our population, more than half, is Latino. It is extremely important that they have wonderful role models, so I thank you all for standing up for the schools of this state. We are in a terrible time here, and I just have to tell you that there seems to be some complacency that somehow we've improved the schools to the point where it's really up to you now. Congratulations, we have local control. It would make a difference if we weren't bottom 10 of the 50 states. But to be in the bottom 10 of the 50 states in per pupil spending when you're living in the most expensive state in the union with the highest number and percentage of poor children and the highest number and percentage of English learners is really a disgrace. The fact is that California needs to invest in the children of this state. We need to have child development opportunities for all children, and when they're potty trained, we need universal preschool for all kids. Kindergarten needs to be mandatory and full day, and we need to reduce class size in kindergarten through 12th grade, bring back the counselors, the nurses, the librarians, and then we've got to invest in higher education. Community colleges, CSUs, and UCs. Budgets are statements of values. If you look at the budget of the state of California and you notice that we're 41st in per pupil expenditures and number 1 in per prisoner expenditures, you should be very worried. The truth is, since 1965, we built 1 UC, 3 CSUs, and 2 community colleges. Do the math. That's 6 colleges since 65. In that same period of time, we built 23 prisons. It is a disgrace to California that we are not living by this Constitution of our state. And by the way, we take an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution. But there's too many in Sacramento that don't know Article 16, Section 8. It says from all revenues, there shall first be set apart the money for the education of children through institutions of higher education. It's in the Constitution. And so I say to all of you, it's really important that we have an honest discussion, just the way a family would. When I got the chance to get accepted to college, my folks needed a new car. I had a 10-year-old car. They wanted to go on a vacation because my dad's mother had recently passed, and there was a family reunion back east. And they wanted a new couch. My mother was mortified that we had a spring coming out of the couch. And they wanted to send their daughter to Davis. And you know, budgets are statements of values. Did they buy a car? No. Did they buy a couch? No. Did they go on vacation? No. They sent their child to college. It's time for somebody to be in the governor's office who's really going to put the children and their education first, and I am that person.